All right, so here is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, still realizing a lot of success at this stage of his career. And as far as strikers go, karate practitioners, you got to think that this man's career is going to withstand the test of time. They're going to be talking about Stephen Wonderboy Thompson 25 years from now.
I mean, he made it cool to do karate. He was one of the first guys to effectively use that style as a skill inside the octagon and find success with it. He has fought for the UFC championship on multiple different occasions, and his defense to takedowns that truly did make him elite. He's one of the best strikers you'll ever come across, and because you can't take him down, you're forced to fight him where he wants the fight to take place.
And have you seen that compound that he and his dad Ray have in Simpsonville, South Carolina? They might have more money than you.
It's beautiful.
Good job, good job.
Stephen Thompson, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to great.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson, set to fight Stephen "Wonderboy" Thompson. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stephen "Wonderboy" Thompson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. With as deadly a mix of speed and power as anyone in the game, enter Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. You know he's going to be forced to sprawl a little bit tonight. The takedown defense will be tested, but you do not want to get hit by this young man. You got to take my word for it.
Wonderboy looks big, he looks strong, physically ready to fight.
Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
Tremendous footwork and vision, both offensively and defensively, out of the Simpsonville, South Carolina native Stephen Thompson.
He does a great job, John, of making you fight exactly where he needs you to be, where he can hit you, but you can't return. It's that side stance that allows him to do it.
Oh, what a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, beautifully deceptive strike by him there as he goes to the question mark kick. Right, the close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one. All right, so maybe this is the point at which this fight turns. Momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
30 seconds to go in the round. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Final seconds here of round one. Thompson's now dealing with a cheek cut. 1 round down. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready? Ready.
All right, round two. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, near perfect execution on that kick there from Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. What an outstanding striker, and he is certainly... Oh, man! The audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, he looks a little bit tired. That spinning kick to the body is not going to help.
Dude is getting broken down, man. His opponent should be credited for coming here with a full toolbox at his disposal.
I'd imagine it's really hard and potentially frustrating at times as you try to get any sort of consistent read on what Wonderboy is trying to do. Feint by Johnson. Under 3 minutes to go here in round two. Good straight, and that stuns the opponent.
Stunned him because it was perfect. He landed that in the perfect spot to hurt his opponent.
Oh, Father Ray liked that one. A beautiful land there by Stephen Thompson. Let's see if he can close the distance now, DC, and follow it up. Thompson's high. And there it is!
Holy smokes!
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Savage, bro. He is a savage.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight
right, so another big win for Anthony Rumble Johnson here tonight. I have called him the most vaunted power threat to ever step foot inside this octagon, and he showed you yet again that when he finds a home for those